welcome to the New Movie Thing Show. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Meg Turney.
Today we watched A Good Day to Die Hard. That movie stars Bruce Willis and then that roided up dude that plays his son.
Yes, Jay something. If you can't make it to the movies this weekend, remember you can go to netflix.com/SourceFed for a free month of instant streaming, and then you can join us on our other movie show, Movie Club.
This movie's all about John McClane. He's an old man now. He's trying to find out what the happened to his son. He finds out his son's in trouble, so he goes to Russia. All sorts of crazy happens.
Absolutely. So this film stars Bruce Willis, reprising his role as John McClane.
He also plays Jai, what's his name?
Jai Courtney, you have a weird first name, sir, but
Yeah.
you look good.
He looks a little roided out. Like, have you ever seen guys that look so muscly that it looks like they're uncomfortable? Like, you see fat people that look uncomfortably fat. This guy looks uncomfortably ripped.
He looks perfect.
Looks like he sits down and goes, I wore the wrong shirt. Also, the movie stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who was Ramona Flowers in Scott Pilgrim, and she's a cutie patootie. She's a cute machine. So, quickie review, if you're running out to the theater and you're like, what do I watch? I'd say go see this movie, but like take your dad or like all your friends that like to make fun of like cheesy action movies, because this movie does not take place in the real world. It's like some fantasy world where cartoon things happen and you survive very horrible accidents.
As long as you're Bruce Willis or his son, nothing can hurt you.
You're invincible. Basically, they were in God mode the whole movie.
Oh, go see this movie. I love cheesy action films. I loved Expendables. Eraser. I love action films where people are like, that was a terrible action movie. You shut your mouth. It was great, and I like this film.
There's movies that exist that are good action movies that are also actually good movies, like Predator. Predator is like a fucking amazing action movie and a good movie with a good story and great characters. This one just so happens to be just a big action, like, what the fest with not much story, really.
I'm surprised it didn't come out during the summer. It's like a perfect summer blockbuster.
Yeah, it really is.
Now it's time for Love It.
And Hate It. Look, I'm a piece of glass. And look, I'm another piece of glass. And then another piece of glass. And then a truck. And then explosions. Look, you're alive.
Still good. So my love it in this movie is just how ridiculous it is. I love how explosions and there are car scenes. I feel like this movie is literally like a grown man was sitting in his underwear with a ton of Hot Wheels and was just like,
and then the car hits and he flips over and it goes, whoa, and then he goes over the bridge and it's like, whoa, I'm gonna die, but wait, no.
Go in, take a friend. It's really fun to just like laugh and be like, that didn't just happen. That didn't just happen. My hate it would have to be how ridiculous this movie is. There's just some of the most ridiculous stuff that doesn't need to be ridiculous and like plot holes all over the friggin' place. Also, there's a scene in the film, lovely lady, the beginning of the movie, has this jacket. She takes it off ridiculous. Normal person?
It's actually in the trailer. You can see it in the trailer.
Normal person? Hey, my jacket's off. This bitch in the movie?
It was like needlessly like, I'm hot. Yeah, it was.
It was amazing.
This is how I take off my shirt. I made a mistake by leaving the house this morning. That's how I normally take my shirt off when I get home. And this is how I would do it in Die Hard. Motorboating my own boobs. I love it and hate it is as follows. I loved the over-the-top action like you did too. I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. There's so many unbelievably not realistic stunts that happen in this movie. What I hated was like the blatant like, oh, let's poke fun at how old Bruce Willis's character is. Like in the beginning of the movie, they're like, hey, grandpa, something's wrong with your son.
At least half a dozen times in this film, he goes, I'm on vacation!
Oh my god! They say there should be a drinking game for how many times he says I'm on vacation. It's like the I'm not supposed to be here today in Clerks, basically. The other thing I hated was the obvious exposition where like Bruce Willis was talking to the guy by the car and he's like, I guess I wasn't around for my son, growing up, and I was just working and I thought it was the right thing to do. And his son's like listening like around the corner like, he does care about me. What? Really? Is this okay? So anyway, don't take this movie seriously. I didn't. It's one of those movies you take your friends to see and you just laugh your asses off at how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, absolutely. So final thoughts, go see this film. It's fun, it's ridiculous. You're going to laugh at it. Take your friends, it's gonna be fun. I'm giving this one a 4 out of 5 because I love cheesy action movies. I love crappy action movies, I love good action movies, and this is kind of a little bit of everything all in one ridiculous explosion, glass blailing pile, and I loved it.
My final thoughts are, yeah, go see it. But again, like, take your dad, because I know your dad loves action movies. Turn your brain off. Don't expect anything that's going to be like Academy Award winning. Just expect a big action movie with a bunch of muscly dudes shooting up other dudes and explosions and car crashes and I'll give this movie 3 out of 5 Ewok hugs because the 3 is because I like action movies, I do. This was just kind of like your typical run-of-the-mill action. I don't think it's gonna win any awards, but yeah, go see it. Go see it.
So like we said, this movie isn't for everyone. Right now on IMDb it has a 6.4 out of 10, so not great, but not awful.
No, it's right in the middle. Also on Rotten Tomatoes, users gave it 82%, so the users are kind of into it, but the critics gave it 17%.
That a 1.7,
That's a
Steve?
1.7, 17%. No. What did you expect? This movie taught me the most important lesson, which is if you're in a building and you need to escape, just jump out the window. Don't even look.
They never even
They looked.
Full speed.
They just were like, YOLO! Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Meg Turney.
Meg, I bet I could run through that wall and survive.
Try it. I'm gonna do my jacket.
Okay.
thing.
Ah! I'm gonna gear up. Ready?
I'm stuck to no, Steve. Oh God. Jacket. My mic pack is really. This is a show, Steve. It's a show. Did I kick you really hard?
Whoops.